All right, welcome back to another episode. We appreciate you coming back as always. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share. As it's the holiday season, if you could click a button, I'll take any button. I'll take the like button, I'll take the comment button, or I'll take the share button. Either one. You click one of them, our contractual agreement that doesn't exist is fulfilled. I want to thank Adam Chubbuck with Douglas Realty in Pasadena, Maryland. That's Team Alpha Charlie in Pasadena, Maryland. It's at tacmd.com, tacmd.com. It's he does more, I think, with the social media than he does with the website. The website's just there to show you his wonderful face and how to contact him, which is great. It's also got some listings there if you're looking for listings. I actually may be in the market for a listing, which we can get into at another date and time, because it's not for us. I'm not moving.
Oh, okay.
It's for a future incident, which probably, well, of course it's going to occur. So, going to have to mosey on over there and confer with him. See what his best advice is on that topic. So, little teaser for the peoples, because we do that so well. I don't think we've teased shit. We teased once.
Yeah,
years
one
ago.
time we kept teasing and then never did it.
The forever
Like
tease.
a dick tease.
It's that time in college where the girl just let you on forever.
Right.
And that's the end of that story. She just leads you on forever.
You ended up solidly in the friend zone.
100%. Cake it out. Now we're just bringing up bad memories.
Right.
No. All right. I want to thank Adam Chubbuck, tacmd.com, tacmd.com. Go there, schedule your appointment today if you are in the market or going to be in the market like I am. I mean, shoot, I'm probably not even going to be looking for another 6 to 8 months probably. But now's the better time to get in touch with them so that if the situation is better sooner rather than later, then he's at least going to point me in that right direction, or he's going to say, shit, even 6 to 8 months isn't the right time. Let's wait 8 to 12. But at least I'll have a professional guiding me through the process, which we're not going to tell you because the ultimate tease.
Yeah. And I have no idea what it is. It's the first I'm hearing of it.
No, you're probably like, what the fuck is going on, right? So Mike is also being teased by this, although he probably doesn't give two shits. So it's really not a tease. It's like, in order for it to be teased, you have to want whatever's at the other end of the rainbow.
You have to care a little bit.
Yeah, you've got to want to meet the leprechaun and the pot of gold. No offense to leprechauns. I don't know if that's proper to say anymore. Don't know.
Who knows?
All right. With that awful lead-in to this show, which has nothing to do with what we're going to talk about, although I guess teasing can lead to mental health issues.
Could.
So, if we're stretching, although that level of stretch is on a yoga level, which I have never seen. So we are going to talk about mental health. It is the holidays. This is coming out the Tuesday after Thanksgiving. No. The Tuesday after Thanksgiving.
Okay.
This is Sunday. It's coming out Tuesday. Whatever that Tuesday
So
was.
Tuesday after Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving was Thursday?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was. All right, losing track of time. So, around this time of year, and it doesn't matter if... It really doesn't matter anyone's situation. Sometimes the holidays can either brighten the mood, or it can really depress a mood in a person. And some people it does both. So we figured this would be a good episode after the first holiday, before the second, third, fourth, fifth, whichever ones you celebrate, because there's about 7 of them, depending on how many religions you want to join up with.
I want to throw in there.
I mean, I got 2, so I got at least 3 of these holidays.
Yeah.
Because I got to do the Hanukkah with the proper level of in there. Yeah, you got to add some phlegm into that. Otherwise, they just don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
Yeah.
Speak a different language.
Yeah. Which, the funny part, like, so when my wife and I were talking about marriage, We were like, well, what are we going to do about holidays? Because we had the interfaith.
Right.
Although I am Christian-ish. She is Jew-ish.
Christian adjacent,
Yes.
Jew adjacent.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, neither one of us were, like, solidly in. Like, don't get me wrong, like, my wife, it's part of her identity as well. Because
Yeah.
that's how that works. And so, but the weird thing, so she grew up, like, celebrating, or at least having a Christmas tree in the house. Mm-hmm. Because her parents had, like, it was a weird thing. Like, they celebrated the Jewish holidays, but they had a Christmas tree. Go figure. So she was familiar
Yeah.
with our side of the equation. And for me, it was like I had some family traditions and whatnot, and I really didn't want to give that up. And so we were like, well, do we either one of us have an opposition to celebrating both? We're like, no, that'd be great. Let's do it. Mm-hmm. And then we had kids.
Right.
And
Oh,
so
they're the ones that lucked out. Those.
right. So now it's Christmas and Hanukkah. Now Hanukkah we've turned into essentially what the stocking stuffers were. Mm-hmm. No, we still do stockings too. So basically, they're doubling up on underwear and socks.
Right. So they're not like getting an Xbox on each of the crazy days.
I'd be fucking broke. Like 100%. I would be so broke if we did real gifts for both.
So growing up, I had friends that I had a lot of Jewish friends growing up. I still do. They're like, oh, that's my Jewish friend. But some of those kids, like their parents were pretty well off, and every day of Hanukkah was like a Christmas day. It was like they were getting a huge gift every single day, and then on the last day, it was like multiple big gifts. I'm like, how? And I'm thinking to myself, and this is back at the time when like starter jackets were super cool, and so like one day would be a starter jacket, the next day would be a new pair of Air Jordans, the next day would be I'm like, look at this. These kids are rocking out.
But were they celebrating both or just one?
Just one.
Okay, so that's a little different though.
Yeah. But like the days where it wasn't just, and I had other friends where it was, something small each day. It could be like a candy bar or something, and then it culminated in the last day of Hanukkah, which was, kind of more like a Christmas morning.
Right.
So
I think, I don't think, I think that's kind of like, actually, I shouldn't speak for it. I'm pretty sure that's how they did it at her house, but with us, it's like, and it also depends on where Hanukkah falls, which I don't understand the holidays that move. It's like, oh, well, it's on a different calendar.
Yeah, like
we'll
Easter.
get on the same one.
Right, like Easter moves around.
Yeah, can't we just get Jesus to rise up on the same day every year? Like April 21st. Okay, that's Easter now.
Right. I think it's because the Hebrew calendar and the Roman calendar don't sync up.
So
And that's why
Jesus,
they move around.
Jesus' rising uses the Jewish calendar,
I think so.
but it's a Christian holiday.
Yeah, but,
Okay, this is
but
what I'm
Jesus was a Jew.
Okay, but yeah, no, I get that. I get that part of the
So,
story. But I'm just
When
saying,
he died, he was a Jew. He wasn't.
but we gotta get the calendar synced up. I can't be having the moving holidays because then I'm reliant on Google to tell me when the holiday is.
Passover and Easter fall roughly in that same area.
But
right?
I couldn't tell you the day Passover or Easter is. Every
I
year.
couldn't. I got to look it up. I think this year it's in early April.
Yeah, probably.
Because some years it's late, and it really screws up baseball. Like, really screws it up.
I need the same day every year.
Yeah,
Christmas, December 25th.
easy.
I know when that is.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving, couldn't fucking tell you. It's the third Thursday of the month. Why is it the third Thursday of the month? Like, when the Pilgrims and the Indians got together, did they say, hey, this is now a holiday, but we're going to fuck everyone else up, and we're going to say it's the third Thursday of
Right.
November? Well, what day is that? We don't know. It's going to change from year to year. Like, who, like, and this is not a religious holiday. Thanksgiving's not religious.
No,
So who decided
the government. So that's why that's screwed up.
why? I got to tell. The guy's probably long dead that created this third Thursday of the month.
Well, I know it changed. I think at some point before we were born, like they changed it and they didn't like it, so they moved it back. And then a lot of this has to do with, first of all, don't get me started on. Okay, we're talking about holidays. I'm getting started on holidays. First of all, a lot of these holidays, Thanksgiving is timed so that it it's always going to be a Thursday because they want you to take the next day Friday off so you go out and buy shit. Mm-hmm. That's why it's there.
Okay.
Also, if you made it like, say it was the same date every year, like Thanksgiving Tuesday,
Right.
doesn't make any sense, right? So Thursday, people work until Wednesday, then they F up traffic on Wednesday night. Well, now they F up traffic on Tuesday. They all decide, I'm going to beat the traffic and leave early. Well, guess what, idiots? When you all do it on the same day, you're not beating anybody, except you're screwing me over. So then they do their Wednesday traveling, and then Thursday, Thanksgiving, and then Friday off, and then Saturday off. Sunday, of course, is the weekend. Then everyone messes up traffic again on Sunday.
And then everyone goes to work on Monday to shop online.
Yes, for Cyber Monday.
Yeah.
So, and then Christmas has been completely bastardized and ruined. Like, when I see, so I go to Mass every Sunday, and I'm not going to be holier than thou, but I'm going to sound that way. A lot of people, including like my own children, despite my efforts to the contrary, to them it's all about presents and buying stuff, and that's not what it's about. Like a Christmas tree has zero to do with the birth of Jesus Christ. Nothing. It was a pagan tradition that was kind of adopted. That's all it is. Like, it's not, and it's cool, and I'm not going to say I'm never putting a Christmas tree up again, because even though if it were up to me, we wouldn't, because people, if they looked at my house and looked at your house, they'd think that we were the Jewish family. Because there's nothing up.
I got my Hanukkah bear.
Yeah, well, you've got lights. I saw when I put up, like, there's lights out there.
Oh, no, it's Christmas lights. Yeah, no,
I have zero
those
lights.
go up first.
I have zero intent of putting them up. I will not put them up until I'm ordered to put them up. Mm-hmm. If it were left solely up to me, I would not do it. Just because, number one, it's a huge pain in the ass, and then I always do it, and she comes out and says, we're gonna this. So I'm not. I'd rather just not do it. And then good segue.
It doesn't help you have Clark Griswold across the street next door.
And it's gotten bigger next door, and across the street. Mm-hmm. Like, I think airplanes are gonna start landing on our street because they're like, oh, is that BWI? Nope. It might be.
So that's not helping your cause.
No. So, yeah, but anyway, it's a good segue into the topic of the show, which would be mental health. And I may have mentioned this before, but one of the reasons I get bummed out around this time of year is because my father died on December 29th. The last time I spoke to him was actual Christmas Day. And then my mother, I found out she was sick on December 29th. So the whole holiday thing it kind of has a big wet blanket thrown over top of it. So it brings up some bad, which is another reason why I don't feel like putting up lights outside and climbing on a ladder and falling off and hurting myself. I don't like heights. Not a fan.
I hate heights.
Yeah.
Like, I have a physical reaction if I get up too high up on a ladder.
Oh.
Like,
I don't like climbing a ladder in my attic.
I get dizzy and almost to pass out levels.
Right.
Like, that's how bad it is.
Probably not a good thing to experience while elevated.
No, not good.
Yeah.
So, with the time of year, I think I probably asked you this in the past. Now that you've got kids, though, who they get the joy out of the holiday season. Does any of it rub off?
No.
No. Okay.
And I try my best. In fact, my kids piss me off when it comes to it. And so we parents, if there's children in the car, you may want to turn this off until they're not around. I'm sure there's not.
People should be listening to this with children in the car, ever. Look, I'll just make sure. Fuck, shit, cocksucker. There you go.
They're gone.
They're gone. No, kids should be gone. If they weren't, they are now.
So we finished shopping for, Lindsay did it all. And that's another great thing. My wife's awesome. She takes care of it because she knows if it was up to me, it wouldn't get done.
Be rocks and socks.
Yeah. So, like, whatever came from CVS, there we go.
They'd be Santa's coal.
Yeah.
They sell that, by the way.
It probably is overpriced.
Probably.
So, and it probably isn't actual coal. No. I want, like, anthracite coal.
No, you're getting, like, plastic coal.
Bituminous.
Plastic coal that can't be recycled.
So, she had just told me what she bought the kids. Christmas shopping is done for the most part. Awesome. She got it done on Friday, online, because online sales started early. She knocked it out. Then I've heard from my kids, not the oldest, he never asked for anything, which is weird. He doesn't ask for anything.
My oldest is the same way.
The other two, I want. And this list is getting insane. Like, vehicles are on the list. Now, not actual vehicles. So he's not asking for a McLaren, but like...
But a Camry.
like a self-propelled, electric, whatever.
The scooter.
Scooter, dirt bike, this e-bike, this, that.
The dirt bike for the suburbs.
And he's like, yeah, exactly.
With no dirt.
Right. It's the crossover dirt bike.
Right.
The crossover SUV of dirt bikes. So he's just, at every 2 seconds, he's writing a new thing. And then it's like, oh yeah, and I want 10,000 Robux. 10,000 Robux? Okay. Robux are like a penny a piece, so that's $1,000. Nope, you're not getting that. But it's constant. It's constantly asking for things. So yesterday, we went to, my wife's car had a flat tire. It's had a flat tire for 2 months. Now, I have a car for work, and we have another car. So if a car goes down, it's like, just jump in the other car. So that's what she does. Well, now I'm like, hey, I should probably try to do something about this. So go outside, thinking I'm going to pull the rim off, pull the wheel off, and go see if I can just get the tire fixed before I hate buying tires. So go to open the car, battery's dead. Not just won't start dead, but like bricked dead. Now, everything on this car is electric, right? There's no key for the trunk. There is for the door. Luckily, she left it unlocked. But to open it, you have to like pry a little thing off, and then, yeah, it's weird. There's no keyhole. Just put a fucking keyhole in the car, please. So then I can't open the trunk, can't do anything, so now I'm angry. Then I have to go get the jack out of her car, out of the van, and then use that. I scrape my knuckles on the concrete.
Of course.
It's cold. But I get the lugs off. Once the car's in the air, I'm like, yeah, this should be easy. Let me pull the wheel off. Nope. The rim is seized to the rotor. So I have to lay on my back to kick the rim off of this thing. Finally get it broken free. Luckily, I found there's a puncture in the tire. It's on the tread. It's repairable. Now, I know they're going to try to sell me a new tire because I'm getting really close to the wear bars. I'll be like, bro, we're 3 weeks away from Christmas. I'm not spending $800 on tires. Fix the fucking tire, please. Don't even start. Just, well, legally, I can't. Shut up. Fix the tire. So we go through this whole thing, but I'm just getting but the stress levels, right? And then to have a kid go, Dad, look at this e-bike I want. So.
Yeah, luckily, so we don't, trying to think of how we do. So essentially what we do is we let the girls, so they're actually sending catalogs to the house now again. So it's not the Toys R Us catalog, but it's like the Amazon toy catalog. So Amazon's now sending the catalogs home.
Oh.
And I think Walmart sends one. I'm sure if you shop online at one of these stores, they send you a catalog.
Yeah.
Especially if you bought a children's item of any sort. So we tell the girls to go through, circle what you want, make your list for quote unquote Santa, because we still have one that believes, and the other one indulges. Yeah. Because we probably threatened to take something away from the older one if she destroyed it for the child.
Yeah.
And she's a good kid. She knows not to do that. So we let them make whatever list.
Okay.
It's usually the Santa gift that's like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like this thing's like $800 or whatever, and it's dumb. It's always dumb. Like it's never a cool thing.
Right.
You know, it's like, oh, I want this nail art kit. I'm like, I'm in that phase of life where the younger one wants nails, lip gloss, all this. Like she convinced my wife to take her to Ulta yesterday, which is like the big
beauty store.
Yes, the big. Now keep in mind, my wife wears very little makeup, buys very little makeup, That is not her world.
Mine is the same way.
Yeah. Now she has it, and she'll put it on
Yeah,
for
in fact,
occasions.
I think like my wife looks better without it.
Dude, I've said this 10,000 times to my wife. Like, honest to God, like, you look great without makeup.
Yep.
Don't put the makeup on. But she puts it on anyway, because who am I?
Yeah.
You know.
Her other man. Likes
Her other man, yeah. I was like, oh, so your other husband wants you to wear it because this one doesn't. But yeah, so like that's not her thing. Like she'll figure out her way around it.
Yeah.
But for her, it's like she's ordered the same shit for 20 years. There ain't much of it, and so having one that's into it, and she wants like the acrylic nails, and it's not like my wife's like never done acrylic nails in her life. Like she gets her like she'll go to the salon, get her nails done, get her toes done, all that fun stuff, and that's like my older one. That's what she would do. She'll go to the place, have the Asian lady take care of it, and be done with it. She's not doing it at home. She can't be bothered, right? The younger one's all about it. Got it. So yeah, like her big gift, like the one that she wants, is like, oh, I don't want this. I don't even want this in the house. 'Cause it's like it's almost like you give the kid the craft project that ends up scattered across your house when they do it.
Yeah.
Like it literally looks like my house is glitter bombed every time they do a project. I'm like, can we not do one? Is there one without glitter?
So it's like they're constantly making slime.
Oh yeah.
Because my middle son, he makes slime, and all my Tupperware has been destroyed through slime.
Dude, it's got to be that age, man. It's got to be that age. Like, and she's making it like with the actual shaving cream and shit.
Oh, with the what is it? The borax.
Something like that.
There's glue, borax, something else,
And shaving cream, because shaving cream has the air, so it doesn't harden up.
Yeah.
Apparently, like she actually. Now keep in mind, I don't use shaving cream. Like I either got electric razor or I use like a balm.
Yeah.
But if I ever put a razor to face. And like she's like, oh, do we have any more shaving cream? I'm like, no, I haven't had shaving cream in years. What are you talking about? She's like, well, I need it for slime. I'm like, no. As soon as the word slime comes out of her mouth, oh, fine. We'll get it next time. We go, can we get it now? No, we cannot get it now.
Right. Are we somewhere where we can get shaving cream?
Yeah.
No, we're in the kitchen.
Well, can Amazon deliver it? No, Amazon cannot deliver it. That's the one thing Amazon doesn't sell. We're not getting it. Anyway, but yeah, no, so around this time, like, as far as the mental health, mine kind of goes up and down. Like, usually I get super excited. I'd say this year has been, and it has nothing really to do with the holidays, it's just got more to do with some of the medical issues. I don't know, I think we mentioned it before, I've been having like the head issues, the driving, and just a whole bunch of new shit that hasn't been explained yet. Through, let's see, I've been to the ENT, the physical therapist, the eye doctor. Apparently my eyeglasses were fucked up. Still don't have them. I'm wearing the old ones. So not even, I lost my other pair, my quote unquote current pair.
Yeah.
So now I'm wearing the one before that.
The backup.
And I haven't gotten the new one yet.
Yeah.
But apparently it's supposed to help with my astigmatism more. Apparently my astigmatism is really bad. But I'm like, I've had that. Like, all of a sudden now I'm having fucking head issues. So then we're going back to sinus. Basically, it's been like 3 months of trying to figure this thing out. And my wife asked me the other day, she's like, how you doing? I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, and she essentially alluded to, have you thought about offing yourself? Like, I mean, I don't know if she really meant it that in that way, but I was like, no, not there.
Right.
I was like, but I had mentioned, like, you know, it's tiring, like mentally tiring to continuously go through this while you're continuously having the problem.
Yeah.
Right. And you're not getting answers. And it's just like, oh, fuck. All right. Like, I want this to stop because it interrupts daily life. It's like going over the small bridges. Like, this shit's
living on a peninsula.
right.
Got to go over some bridges.
Right. Or I've got to go 25 minutes out of the way just to get to where I'm going. And it's like, And then like it creeps in at other places and other times, and even like we were having brunch because we're foo-foo people. No, we were having some brunch with my wife's cousins from out of town, about 35 minutes away in Ellicott City. Had an issue driving on 100. No fucking clue why.
Mm-hmm.
Pulled over, wife took over. Okay, no big
Yeah.
deal. But I'm just like, I need to not have these issues.
Right.
Otherwise, where the fuck am I going to go?
Uh-huh.
I can't drive anywhere. I mean, I could drive like 5 miles. Like, it just adds a layer of bullshit to life, which,
Sure.
you know, I was kind of hoping my 40s would be the good. It's like, oh, the 40s, your 30s and 40s.
And especially with like the weight you've been losing and, you know, feeling better, like for my latest has been, I've had like this, I feel like this pressure in my throat. And like when I swallow, like I feel it. And it changes throughout the day. So being an anxiety driven person as I am, my brain doesn't think, oh, maybe it's a little virus, maybe a little cold, a little congestion, a little whatever it is. Nope, I have cancer. That's where my head is right now. Like,
Done.
And then at work, we've had a bunch of guys at work have died from just natural causes. Young dudes, like in their 40s. So this year, so far we've had, let me think, 5 or 6 people have just died.
Jeez.
And it's been, you know, you go to the funeral and then it's, you know, so and there's 2 more pending, right? Because one guy passed away right before Thanksgiving, and his family didn't want to mess up anyone's Thanksgiving, so they delayed the funeral until Sunday. Today's Sunday, but coming up the next Sunday. And then another guy just, you know, I knew him well, brain cancer, like just boom. And it's like, so of course in my head I'm like, oh, well, it happened to them, so why would it not happen to me?
Right.
So that's where my head is. And it ruins, and it becomes an intrusive thought. The same OCD, anxiety driven, it becomes this intrusive thought. So I try to push it out of my head like, oh no, it's fine. And then when you and I were texting yesterday, you helped me out a lot. So just talking to people helps. But then my wife doesn't want to hear about it all the time. And for me, unfortunately, I'll start, you know, like, oh, well, if I drink, it makes the intrusive thoughts go away. Well, I can't drink bourbon every night because then the next day you feel like crap. But then it makes it worse the next day. So it's a very just this. And then my wife says, because she's a logical person, go to the doctor. I'm like, well, I don't want the bad news. You don't know if it's going to be bad news. And if it is and you don't go to the doctor, then it will be bad news. But what it's probably going to be, like your doctor said, you're stupid, shut up. But for me, I'm like, you know, I can't go. It's real easy to just put your head in the sand. And, you know, like I don't want the bad news, so I'm not even gonna open the envelope.
Right.
So
Yeah. So it was interesting. So it was fun when you had said that. I was like, oh. And I hate the people that are like, oh, I had that happen too.
Yeah.
I hate those people.
yeah,
Oddly enough, though, I did have like it was on the left side. Like it felt like even right now, it feels like there's a mass here, but there's nothing here.
yeah.
Right?
Mine's on the right, and sometimes it feels like I'm wearing a shirt that's too tight.
Right.
And I'm thinking to myself, and then I did the wrong thing. I
Googled it.
Googled
Yeah.
it.
No.
And I knew I shouldn't have done it. But I was like, maybe Google's going to give me a good answer. Google's not going to give you the good answer. And then, of course, there's all these ladies on there like, that happened to my husband, and he had blah, 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 and he's dead. Of course, now I'm her husband.
Right. or the guy from HGTV.
Yeah.
The Tarek Musa guy. Oh well, one day a viewer wrote into the show and said it looked like he had cancer on his neck, and he did.
Yeah.
Oh my God! So now you have it.
Right. Yeah.
Like probably not. Like I remember, like so I was annually I go to an oncologist. We've gone through this before. Why I go? I think I'm 16 years out or so, but I still have to go annually.
Yeah.
And so I was like, hey, you know, I got this thing on my neck. It's been there for a while. Can you just check it out. So he feels my neck. He goes through it, and he didn't out and out say you're an idiot. But he's like, it's nothing, and like he has that very direct monotone voice.
Right.
He's a lovely human being.
Yeah.
His bedside manner is something to be desired, but you know what? I'm alive. So you know what? He did something right.
I'd rather you be good than polite.
Correct. And so he's feeling my neck. He goes, yeah, your lymph nodes are enlarged. They've been that way since the treatments. You're fine. I was like, that's it? You're just gonna touch it, and you're good.
There's no MRI.
Yeah, nothing else.
Where's the helicopter flight?
Right.
Like,
Well, and it does help that he's like he looks at my blood work.
yeah.
So he. The funny part, a lot of times they can tell if you have cancer by your blood work. There's markers in the blood.
Well, that's why the urologists don't do the thunk. No one can see that, but they don't put the finger up the butt anymore.
That's a proctologist.
Yeah, well, no. When you go to the urologist to check your prostate,
Oh, he does. Wait. I thought it was a proctologist.
proctologist works on the butt. The urologist, the old test to see if you had
The two fingers.
prostate
Yeah.
issues, and enlarged prostate was the closest access point is the butt. So that's why they'd stick their finger up the butt and go. Root. Yeah.
I mean, when I had my prostate checked, yes, that happens. It was just my primary care. I mean, I guess that should probably question why it was my primary care. maybe he wasn't checking for it. You know, he had a gentle hand. That helped.
I've got sausage fingers. You don't want me.
Like, can we have the other one come in? Anyone else other than you? But no, I don't even know how we got the fucking fingers up asses here. But you know, but anyway, so no, he said, but I had the concern. He was like, you checked it out. He's like, no, you're fine.
Yeah. And like there are all kinds of things that can cause like you can have a cold and you have swollen glands in your.
Well, that's how generally when you go to the doctor, you say if you go for like a flu or a cold, the first thing to do is they feel around your neck.
Yeah.
Because you have lymph nodes in your neck. Mm-hmm. You also have them under your armpits.
Yep.
And there's some in other places, but the ones under your armpits and the ones in your neck are generally the ones you can feel as yourself. So like if you just put your hand under your armpit on one side, put your hand on it, you can see if they're enlarged. Same thing with your neck. Generally when you're sick, your neck one's getting inflamed. Mm-hmm. Now the thing is, like, you can present with enlarged lymph nodes, have a cold, but not have the symptoms of the cold.
Yeah.
So, for example, like, I remember one time I had a sinus infection and didn't have the pressure or nothing. Mm-hmm. Had some drainage though, and it was like 5 days. And I'm like, all right, let me just go check and see, make sure it's not. I thought it was strep throat because I had a little bit of sore throat. Well, she's like, no, it's just your postnasal drip. And they did she looked at my sinuses and said, oh, your sinuses are really inflamed and red. She said, you have a sinus infection.
Did you feel any pressure, pain, nothing?
Nothing.
Yeah.
So I had the sinus infection, but didn't feel like I had the sinus infection.
And I've been a little phlegmy lately, so.
This dry air right now, so you probably in the last 2 weeks switched over from air conditioning to heat in your house, and that's why I sound like right now. Mm-hmm. This dry air. So I don't know if your system, your HVAC system is like mine. It pulls air from outside. I think most do. Uh-huh. I think the venting is where some change, but mine vents outside. It also brings air from outside. Dude, this air, with it being like in the 40s and shit, is so dry. I mean, today, luckily, we've got some rain, so it's a little bit moisturized, but with the humidity was down like in the 30s or 40s rather than like the 60s or 70s, and that dry air now is coming in the house. And dude, my sinuses are ripped up right now. Like I blow my nose with blood.
Wow.
Yeah, it's that bad.
Yeah.
Like to the point where we ordered 3 humidifiers to put in each of the rooms, the bedrooms. Like
I have a whole house humidifier. I should turn that thing on.
I would. If I had one, I would.
Yeah.
100%. I don't think I do. I should probably know that, but I don't. I don't see one. It's usually like a canister above your HVAC system. I don't see it though. But I don't know. I probably don't.
Ours is a little. It's like a box that fits, I guess, between the return and somehow it puts moisture in the air where it's going one way or the other. I think it's when it's going out, like to the vents. I think that's where it is.
Yep.
But there's a little brass water line or copper water line that runs to somewhere, and then you can turn it on, and it has summer, fall, winter, like different settings, or summer, winter off. Because summer you want nothing,
Right.
and then
Winter, you want it full blast.
yeah, so
Yeah, I mean, so that's very I mean, maybe it's just a matter you turned your heat on,
yeah.
your sinuses are screaming at you, and it's just an enlarged lymph node in your neck.
And these are all logical things, right? But anxiety brain kicks in. It's like,
Nope.
yeah, but
But
here-
you could be done.
right. But here I am, like, oh, you just figured it out. Knocking on the door. Nope. This is what it really is. Like, there's that stupid song that came out in the last couple of years, that anxiety song. And I'm not going to sing it because I'll murder it. And I hate the song. But the song is so annoying. It's like, yeah, that is kind of how it is. So,
I don't know why I thought the song that I'm thinking about probably isn't that one, but it's like that girl is playing the guitar and she goes, "I just don't care." Like, the whole thing was she's like, if like you ask her to go out, she says no, she said yes, but she wants to say no. Like it's a hilarious song, especially if you're Gen X. It's like, yep,
yeah.
yes, that's exactly what I want to say. I wish I knew the name. I don't even know the name of it.
And another thing I
Good
get.
segue.
Another thing I get this time of year is, like, within my adult life, so pretty much since I've had kids, maybe before. So I used to be a hockey player. I loved the cold weather this time of year because it was hockey and this and that. When I became a grown up and started having to do grown up stuff, and that with my kids are not hockey players, they're baseball kids. So we're outside, and I pretty much I'm outside for significant periods of time every day from like March until about Halloween when baseball ends. So, and then in the summertime we join the pool, so I'm on the pool deck. The days are long. You get a ton of sun. I'm not a stud, but I don't really care. I'm 46 years old, shirts off. Because it's not just time in sun; it's also surface area exposure to sun, right? And then we come to this time of year and we do this stupid time change. So by the time I get back from work, and I've been a lot busier at work lately, so I'm not getting home early. I'm driving to work when it's sunny, and then I'm in the office all day, and then I'm coming home in the dark. And I hate it. I absolutely hate it. And it's, I think there's that seasonal effectiveness disorder, which I think as I've spent more time in the sun when it's nice, it really hits me hard. So whenever I have these little anxiety issues, it's always around this time of year. And I can look back through the past and see like, when I was all upset about that, yep, around Thanksgiving. Oh, the other thing, yep, around like it just goes back further and further. So maybe I'll buy one of those fake UV light. The thing that's supposed to imitate sunlight.
But like hydroponic lights?
Yeah,
Really
yeah.
grow
but
plant. Maybe you should grow plants.
In Maryland, you can grow plants now.
You can?
Yeah.
I mean, I was talking about a different kind of plant, but sure, any kind of plant would have done. Again, not for the children. The show is not for the children's.
But that whole the sunlight thing I think really gets to me too. So I think we put too much stress on ourselves in the holidays. I know my wife does, and that's partially entirely my fault because I pretty much just go, you handle it. But also I think like we don't need to stress out over this. We really don't. She's buying gifts for all the teachers and for the NAT, and with my oldest, his school, he's got like 13 teachers because of the way that school is structured. And then now with like your oldest is in middle school, so there's 7. Like you buy presents for all of them. My wife being a teacher, yep. So
We tackled that this year. So the Costco membership came into play.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who at Costco was thinking about us, but they certainly were. So they have these like 4-packs of like gift mugs,
Mm-hmm.
and it's got like little candies and whatever in it. So each mug has like candies and crackers and cookies and whatever in it. And it was like $20 for 4 of them. Did 2 of them? We're like, we're done. That's it.
Yep.
That's it. Everyone for $40, we took care of everybody. But yeah, it's a lot of teachers, and I get it. Like I understand why we do it, so I'm not that upset about it.
No,
but it's just like,
I'm not anti.
no, it's just,
I just don't want to do it.
It's just an added thing to do.
It's one more thing, and it's one more thing that I'm not gonna get stressed over. We ordered a new Christmas tree, so I wanted to get a real tree because I was like, oh, I'm gonna try to get into it. Let's get a real tree. No, we got another fake tree. That's just fine, but the logic is there because then we don't have to buy lights for it. We can just plug it in.
Pre-lit tree, one of the best things we ever bought.
Yeah. So we didn't like the one we got last year.
Mm-hmm.
And in fact, we never even kept it. We just put it on the curb. Like, see ya. It was such a piece of crap. Like, it was just tacky, and some of the fake trees are nice.
Mm-hmm.
This one was not.
Yeah.
It was the Grinch's Christmas tree,
Mm-hmm.
but like metal poles. Like, at least the one in the Dr. Seuss books was like, you could tell it was an actual tree. This thing, no. So I kind of wanted a real one. We didn't do that. And it makes sense because we have to go buy lights.
So we used to do real trees.
Mm-hmm.
We did real trees for 14 years. And then, of course, on year 14, I'm like, gosh, every year around this time, my sinuses just flare up.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what it could be. Well, maybe it's the fucking live tree in the house. So, and my wife was having the same issues. So we're like, all right, I think we got to ditch the real tree. And we were like, okay. My wife was like, we're only going to ditch the real tree if we get a nice fake tree.
Mm-hmm.
So we went on to like Balsam Hill or whatever after Christmas. So the sales were on.
Yes.
And we got one for like 50% off. So it's like a $700 tree you get for like $350.
Mm-hmm.
And we've had it for like 3 years now. And it works just fine. It's pre-lit. I like the pre-lit because I don't have to light the tree now.
Yeah.
You just plug it in, good.
And
Done.
now they come with remotes. You can change the colors. And my wife likes only white lights.
Oh, I'm opposite. Colored lights for me.
I will go either way, right?
I feel like the colored ones it livens it up.
Yeah.
Gives you a little more cheer.
But
But I get the white. But you have to go all white then.
everything's
Whole
white.
house white.
Yeah.
Has to go white, yeah.
So that's all she wants. And I would like some color. So with the remote, though, I can change it. And you can tell who's been in the room last because if it's colored, I was there. And maybe I sit in my living room once a week. The other times I'm so doing other things, I just don't sit there. My recliner has become my youngest recliner. It's his office. There's a little thing. He has an iPad there. He watches YouTube on the TV. But if I'm in there, I gotta sit down. Colored lights, and then I'll leave and come back, and it's white because I know she's been in there.
Mm-hmm.
So,
It's a new thermostat.
yeah.
Right? Whoever was at it last determines the degree of the house.
Yeah. And then there's, for me also going through the holiday season, I used to ride a high at Christmas, which is kind of not there. But then there's like the post-Christmas blues. I'm the type of person, December 26th, all the Christmas stuff is gone. I want it gone, right? I don't want a reminder. I don't want it up. Some people leave their Christmas tree up till whenever. Nope, I want it gone. And then you go into January, and like the winter weather, like a snowstorm in December is winter wonderland. A snowstorm in January and February, which is when we get them, it's just a cold gray bucket of suck. And then, of course, you have January. Then February comes. February is because it's a short month. It seems like the bills are just bam, bam. Like, oh, here's more bills. I just paid this bill last week. Nope, here it is again. Mm-hmm. So, and then you're recovering from all the money you pissed away at Christmas, which if we're up to me would be zero. You go to mass.
You get coal, and you get coal,
Right.
and you get coal. You're Oprah Winfrey of coal.
Right. But not the coal I have to go buy. I'm going to go find actual coal. I'm going to jump onto a train carrying coal and pull the coal off of it.
Yeah, for me, like This year's a little bit different, but most years is usually I'm the other, like, I ride the high of the holidays, and then January sucks. So, you're right. It's like, okay, now it's just dark and gloomy.
Yeah.
And there's no Christmas lights to brighten it up. There's no
More
cheer.
There's no more football because football ends in early February too.
Yeah.
So, and really, the Super Bowl usually isn't a very good game.
No, I know.
The better games are usually the better games are the championship games.
Yeah.
Wild card weekend and the championship games are the best. Then you get to this waste of time Pro Bowl, the gap, which is like your warm up to no football. And I really haven't watched a lot of football this year. I didn't watch the Ravens game on Thursday, which I didn't miss much.
Don't get me started.
And if you're going to lose, could you at least lose to Joe Flacco?
If Joe Flacco were there, he would have tanked and done the Ravens a solid.
Right. And it would be like, that's the op, right? But it was Joe Burrow, and he did well, and the wrong team won. However, I didn't even watch that game. I watched the Navy game. I've been really into Navy football this year, which Navy's kind of my college football team. Like some people are like, oh, I'm Ohio State. We're not in Ohio. You're not from Ohio. Why are you like Ohio State? Why are you in Alabama? I don't get the college football thing. Navy, right down the street. And yeah, they're not a major conference player, but those kids are there for the right reasons. You know, they're not there for NIL money.
They're there to go to war at some point and die.
Yeah.
Or not die.
Right. Hopefully not.
Hopefully not.
But they're willing to do that.
Right.
That's why they're there. So I really like Navy football. And if, going to a Navy game, it's fun. There's a lot of pageantry, and the brigade of midshipmen marches in, and they sing, and it's fun. It's kind of like what I think the closest you're going to get to the old time.
It's what college football should have been.
Yes.
Not what it is now.
Yeah. Which is just like the minor league but it's not even the minor league of NFL because you can't get sent back down to college.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a whole nother episode. I wish college would go back to that. For me, like, when I was in college, my college had a team. Now it doesn't.
Right.
It's gone. So I'm not going to, and never mind the fact, we were fucking awful. So rooting for them was depressing.
Right.
It's like, God, could we lose by more? And then next week, they would say, yes, we can.
Hold my beer.
Yeah, we got this. We're going to go lose to some team you've also never heard of. Like, fuck. We're the worst of the teams no one's heard of.
Yeah.
Might as well just be Little Sisters of the Poor.
Yep.
Right? And just go get shit stomped by the college down the road, which no one's heard of. Like, fuck me, man. Which is why the team is no longer there. They was okay. We're not sinking money into this ship anymore. It's just going down. Let it sink. Okay, that was how that went. But no, like, I guess if I was like looking at a team, Navy's one thing, but then I'm like, I'm not in the Navy. I don't know if I can really get behind it. I mean, look, I'm all for them and them doing what they're, but it's like I feel like it's not really my team.
So and I kind of had those things too. But like I also, at least it's the local team.
Right.
Right? It's down the street. Like, it's as local team as you're going to get.
Right. You didn't get more local.
It would be like the distance from here to Navy Marine Corps Stadium is the distance from Fells Point to Camden Yards. Like, it's right there.
No, I would say we're even closer.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's like, it's as local as you're going to get.
Right.
And in this area, Navy's huge. And I have a lot of friends that went to Naval Academy. My grandfather was in the Navy. He was an officer in the Navy, so...
At least you got a connection. Like, my dad was in the Air Force, so it's like, I don't know if I could really jump on that wagon.
Right.
I'm not going to call it a bandwagon. It's not a bandwagon, but I don't know if I could jump on the wagon at all.
Yeah.
Right? It's almost like, you're betraying the thoughts of people past or something.
And I don't feel bad wearing Navy,
Yeah, I can't do that.
swag. Like, I have a Navy hat for baseball. It's the Jolly Roger hat, which is like limited edition, pretty cool. Of course, my wife and kids don't respect hats, so like I just leave it on the kitchen table when I come home, and then I find it like crushed somewhere. I'm like, dude, you got to respect the hat. You got to keep it fresh. No.
Can't
So
do it.
yeah.
But yeah, no, I get it. So I guess this time of year is just, I don't know, man. I feel like this year's been obviously, I mean, this year's been a little bit worse on that front. For me, for various reasons. For you, for your various reasons. It's an interesting dynamic, and we're not the only ones. Like, other people go through this shit.
Sure.
I just wonder, like, are all the manly men out there just saying, fuck it, and they get through it?
Yeah.
Or are they like, or they just ride the wave and know what it is? Like, I know with with women, it's like they talk about it, they cry it out, they get their emotions out, and they're done, and then they move on to the next one.
Yeah.
With guys, I really don't know. I don't know what guys do. Like
Suck it up.
Basically, like what the old suffer in silence.
Yeah.
But that's not a way to do it either. Like, the funny thing is, like, when we were texting the other day, it was like, I was happy you said something.
Yeah.
Not that I could commiserate, but because I know when you typed it out, it probably made you feel a little bit better.
It did.
Right.
And the other thing is because we hadn't been able to get together to record, and I didn't want you to think I was dodging or anything. So it was like, that's why that's a good point to be like, I've not been in a good headspace, blah, blah, blah. So.
But it's interesting you said that. So, like, in the little solo episode I put out there, I said, because we didn't put out an episode 2 weeks ago. I was like, well, I don't want to go 2 weeks without putting one out, so we put one out. Oh, did I get it? Ooh. I muted just in time before my sneeze came out.
Good deal.
Whew. That one hurt a little bit, though. Now you know I'm in my mid-40s when I sneeze and it hurts.
Yeah. You throw your back out.
Oh, my neck, that one, got me good. But we were talking about, what was it, before my sneeze happened? Oh, the fact that you would the last little episode, little mini episode. I basically said, because everyone, like, people are going to want, is there a problem?
Yeah.
Are there problems? Mm-hmm. And my statement on that show was, if this show ever created any issue between me and you, the show's done. Mm-hmm. I'm not putting that between two people.
Right.
This show, like, if we vanish I mean, most other reasons we would probably say why.
Yeah.
But if we just vanish, something happened, and we said fuck the show. Mm-hmm. That's it. That's the only reason why we probably go fucking ghost on people. And so, yeah, no, like, I was like, there's no riff, although we should probably create one. It might get
drama.
It might get listens. I fucking hate you.
Yeah.
Being an old timey voice. Yeah. See? How dare you?
Yeah.
But no, it's not. We don't have any interesting drama like that.
No.
Basically what I said. I just said it's the holidays. I mean, I'd say this time and the week around Christmas are the two toughest times to record episodes.
Yep.
We both have kids and families, and we're doing shit.
Yeah, and we're both involved in the things they do, because neither one of us can seem to be just a dad at their kids' teams, which I have really found a way. My kids all play basketball too. I'm really good at being just a dad. I show up, and even with now the middle one, for his basketball practice, I'm a drop and roll dad. Like, I slow down so we can get out of the car. If I'm feeling nice, I stop. But it's stand up, hook up, shovel to the door, kid. You're out.
Yep.
And
that's an underrated reason to get a minivan.
Yeah.
Because you can slow the roll down, hit the button, door opens, kid can just jump out without you stopping.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's great. So it's like airborne, right?
They need to put that on the advertisements.
They
know your audience.
right.
Like, this is what we want to see. How wide does the door open? Mm-hmm. And can my kid just jump out and without having to do the duck and roll?
Right.
Like, can we go slow enough with the door open where he can just jump out and just kind of keep it walking?
Yeah. Like, we're not doing like straight up 80-second airborne stuff.
No,
here.
no.
That could be part of the advertisement.
Sure.
Because I think a lot of dudes would be like, that's cool. What's cooler than jumping out of an airplane with a machine gun, right?
Dude, we are giving away gold
For free.
for free. If Toyota is listening right now, if your next commercial isn't like isn't like a helicopter and dude's jumping out of a helicopter, and then all of a sudden it's like this dad
Right.
in the driver's seat, got his
With
head
some
looking to the sky a little bit in daydream mode
Yeah.
as he opens the door for the kid to jump out of the minivan on the way to practice.
They could even put a little red and green light in the back so the kids know.
Just give it away, Gold.
Maybe play some
Highway to the danger zone.
or
Oh.
some CCR in the background. Some Vietnam helicopter music.
I was gonna go. I was gonna go a little more upbeat with the
Okay.
Kenny Loggins.
Okay.
Rather than when I hear CCR, I'm thinking Platoon,
Right.
where a whole bunch of people die.
Yeah.
I don't know. Top Gun, everyone pretty much makes it out except for Goose.
Goose is the only one that dies.
But in the new one,
Nobody dies.
nobody died.
So, yeah.
Little Highway to the Danger Zone.
I mean, if Kia wanted to sponsor the show, we'll take back every bad thing we said about their shitty GDI engines. They're great.
they're wonderful. Kia, it's like a bidet when you haven't had one. It just sprays that wonderful stuff up your ass. It makes you feel great.
Yeah.
And they should sponsor the show, and their engines will magically be great, their transmissions will be wonderful, and their electronics will never fail.
Ever.
And that's what they should be calling us for.
Yeah.
God, we just gave away. It's going to revive the minivan.
Sure.
I mean, that's not reviving, but, that's not, is that a word?
It is now.
Yes. Again, just giving away gold.
Yeah.
With reviving.
Yeah.
God, we're in the wrong business.
Should have gone into advertising.
I mean, this isn't like business, but this is definitely not a business. This is the worst run business we've ever had. Damn. We got to learn to keep our mouths shut. That's what we got. When we come out with the gold, we go, no, pause.
Yeah.
Can't be giving it out.
Right.
But
People will know. Well, that was a weird pause in that place.
the Japanese dub
Yeah.
over, where the voices don't match up. Well, we
Right.
don't have video anyway, but
Yeah.
it was like, and I was over walking towards Margaret's. Helicopters raining down, just raining down. This is that jump cut to something not even
completely
relevant.
different. But yeah, things get hectic. They get hectic at around spring when baseball starts.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, my oldest is in 8th grade. He's going to be going to one of the Catholic schools, so that is a process. And so we're going through all that thing. Like he's done his shadow days, and then we do this, and we're back and forth because he has learning differences, what they call.
Sure.
He's dyslexic. He doesn't have something more serious, but it's something that has to be accommodated. So now we're trying to find the right environment for him, and we go from this school to that school, but also take where he wants to go in mind. So of course, the place he wants to go the most doesn't have the best services for him. And then another place that my wife likes the best is, of course, the most expensive. And I'm looking at we can send him to this school, and the tuition is half of what we pay now. It's like getting a $20,000 pay raise. But
I think I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah.
By the way, it's an excellent school.
so, and then the other school we looked at that we thought was number one is not, because her and I both went there and were not impressed. And he went there and he comes out, he goes, "Dad, this place is too big." Right off the break, was like too big. So, okay, that's an easy decision.
Some of those private schools are college campuses.
Oh yeah,
They're on par with the small college.
yeah,
Like there's one right down the road from us that's super expensive. Like probably one of the more expensive private schools in the area. Mm-hmm. But it is a small college campus.
yes,
With college, like almost college level facilities for athletics.
yep. I
And
think I know exactly which one you're talking about. Their baseball field's really nice, except the left field fence is like maybe 150 feet. Like, they got a big wall.
they're hurting for space.
Yeah,
They're waterlocked. Mm-hmm. Is that a thing? Waterlocked? The opposite of landlocked? I mean, it's not an island, but they're butting up against water.
yeah. There's only so much you can do.
Right.
And,
And you can't expand the other way because it's a cramped town.
yeah,
So yeah, but I mean, excellent school. I mean, your kid goes there and they're essentially going to be a senator or someone in politics or
Yeah.
some part of some think tank or something. But $40,000 a year, I think,
yeah.
to go.
Well, that's
And-
what we pay now for his school.
Yeah.
So
But again, you're doing it based on a need,
yeah,
not on
status.
Status.
Yeah, it's because if I don't, he's gonna live on my couch for the rest of his life. So I
nah,
don't want.
I got that kid's not gonna end up on your couch.
Yeah.
Dude, he's gonna do something.
Yeah.
What it is, don't know yet.
What's funny, my youngest, I'm like, he's gonna end up in a leadership position. It may be of a prison gang, but
Hey, anything worth doing is worth doing right.
but he's the #1 prison gang.
That's right.
He's in charge of the prison gang.
Right. Yeah, I mean, like I said, if you're gonna do it, be good at it.
Yeah.
If you're gonna be a criminal, be a good one.
So, like, your son's in prison? Yeah, but he's in charge of the prison gang.
Right. It's like, oh, your son's a criminal? Yeah, but he's not in jail. So he must be doing something right.
Right. He's good at it.
Yeah. What is the other thing? If you're gonna be a criminal, don't get caught.
Right. So,
Yeah, but it's a tough time of year for a lot of people. So I mean, I guess like if we're in the advice giving mode, other than car commercials,
right.
I would say if you're in that mode, just text somebody. Because sometimes, even if you don't talk about it, if you're going to work, you're coming home, doing stuff with the kids, doing stuff with the wife. As much as I love my wife, talking with friends is different than talking with my wife. Mm-hmm. It evokes something. It creates a different brain chemistry that can alter a mood.
Yeah.
And I'm sure some scientist out there knows real words
Yeah.
that describes that, not my 5th grade vocabulary. But, and I don't like to talk on the phone. So for me, it's always text, right?
Yeah.
If I'm on the phone, it's, yep, okay, bye. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm 3 seconds on the phone.
Yeah.
Texting, I'll fucking blow up your phone.
Yeah.
It's just what it is. I'm like a 13-year-old girl. Mm-hmm. I'll blow up your phone with texts. Not that I know that I have one, so I know that's how they operate.
Yeah.
To the point where my 13-year-old daughter's like, I can't stand these bitches. Like,
Yeah.
she's in a group chat with like 18 girls or 8 girls. Like, why is there 18 of them?
Yeah, how do you can tell who's saying what?
I don't know. I don't understand how that world operates.
By the time everyone's responded to the first thing, how do you know what the first thing was anymore?
Dude, you sound like her right now. She's like, I can't follow any of this
Yeah.
shit. And it's like, she turns off the notifications because there was just notification.
Kind of like what I did with the neighborhood dads.
Right.
Because I'm like, what are you guys talking about?
Right.
If you miss one thing, you got to like read a novel to get caught back up again.
The one thing I like about the app we use for that, though, is it tells you the last one you read.
Yes.
So at least you can go back to it and start from where and you don't have to go all the way up.
Yeah.
But
It'll take you right to the one you missed,
yeah,
which is nice.
We really got to set that to auto delete.
Yeah.
Just 'cause, there's 10,000 messages. like we don't need messages from 3 years ago.
Right.
We just don't.
Yeah.
I'm not going back that far anyway.
And it should save the memes and stuff. That's the gold.
I mean, that's the only thing I really pay attention to anyway.
Yeah.
That and when someone puts in the San Francisco Chronicle link that I don't know is a San Francisco Chronicle link, and I'm looking at a dick. For anyone that doesn't know, click on a San Francisco Chronicle link.
Yeah.
And if anyone sends you a San Francisco Chronicle link, it's an awesome link. Go ahead and click on it. It's definitely not spam, and it's definitely not a guy with his cock out.
Not a giant penis.
It's good. Again, we're just giving out great advice
Yeah.
today. But yeah, no. My recommendation is just to text anybody,
Yep.
and that's it.
Yeah. Don't wallow in it. Because it can get real easy to go down that spiral and just wallow in the, try to take your mind off, and don't self-medicate. Not a bad idea.
Don't self-Google eyes.
No, that
The Google machine can be your worst friend.
oof.
ChatGPT, not much better. Any of the AIs, dude, like, I love how, like, when you type something in any of the AIs, well, I'm not a doctor, but you're probably dying. What the fuck, man? I had an ear infection. Now I've got an ear parasite that's eating my brain.
Right.
God damn. I didn't even know that.
Was that thing? What was that I think it was a Star Trek, one of the Star Trek movies when they put that thing in the guy's ear. And
Oh, dude, don't. That thing
know what I'm
brings
talking
up.
about?
Yes, it brings up nightmares.
yes.
Because, like, in the scene I remember is him sitting in the chair like a throne. And the cockroach thing crawls up his arm, up his shoulder, and he, like, turns his head, opens his mouth, and it goes in. Like he was the host for the
Yeah.
fucking things.
Yeah.
And then they blast him, and all the things fucking just come out of him.
Yeah.
Dude, I can't get that shit out. I watched that when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm. It's still there.
Still there.
Yeah.
I saw that, but, like, so I watched it, the
That's
episodes.
another thing I think I have is the bug from Star Trek in my console.
I mean, that's probably more believable than what ChatGPT told you. So, dude, that episode creeps me the fuck out. I watched it by accident. Like, I didn't realize what I was watching until I saw him in the throne-like chair.
Yeah.
And then the thing fucking... And like, so now I know, like, when you see the episode and they got, like, the little wiggly thing out the back of their neck, that's the episode. Don't watch it. Don't watch it.
Just move to the next
You just
one.
got to go to just fast on to the next episode. You're good. Yeah, no, that fucking episode, dude. Talk about childhood trauma.
Yeah.
You just brought it out. Thanks. Thanks for that. I'm gonna be fucking scarred for the day. Oh God. All right, so text some friends, right? Text friends. Don't sit and wallow in it. Your friends would rather hear from you anyway, especially dudes. Dudes don't want to reach out to other dudes. Like, hey, you got a small dick.
Right.
Right? Just fucking bust balls.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that's what guys thrive on. Like, not all of them, don't get me wrong, but whatever your mode of communication is with your friends, do it. If you bust balls, bust balls. If you don't bust balls, if you want to talk about Dungeons and Dragons, talk about Dungeons and Dragons or something. Hey, I found this new figurine or something.
Yeah.
And fucking talk about the figurine for an hour.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Nerd out to 80s cars.
Sure. Or, create advertising schemes for fucking Kia minivans. If we don't get an ad deal from that, they're fucking hopeless.
Yeah,
That Carnival, though, nice minivan.
no, it's really good.
I mean, it could probably break
Right.
by the time I've said this sentence.
Don't
But-
don't own it out of warranty.
But if they advertise on the show, it will magically be amazing.
Yeah.
Like, won't have to change a thing in it.
Yep.
And it's going to last for 300,000 miles. Promise. Put money down on it.
Yeah.
People can't see what I'm doing.
That was the money going down.
I put the money on it.
Yeah. As long as they put the money on the table, we'll put the money on the table.
That's right. We'll drive all 3 customers to your dealership. All right. Talk to your friends during this holiday season. Thanks for listening. Click buttons. Thanks to Adam Chubbuck for sponsoring the show. TACMD.com, TACMD.com. And we'll talk to you next week.